Knicks fans have had to deal with a lot these past few years, not making the playoffs, watching their team have one of their worst seasons in the franchise's history, and the whole Phil Jackson debacle. Things are looking good now as Phil is out of New York and so is Carmelo Anthony. The Knicks can properly start their rebuild for the future around Kristaps Porzingis, and Jeff Hornacek can freely coach his way without Phil Jackson breathing down his neck with the triangle offense. But where did everything go wrong in the first place? We're going to take it back to the year 2012 for this. The Knicks just came off a season where they went 36-30 as the 7th seed in the East and lost in 5 games to the eventual champion Miami Heat in the first round. In the offseason, the Knicks signed Jason Kidd to a 3-year, $9 million contract, and this would look to be a very important signing for them.
The critics are saying that the Knicks are old. What do you think?
It would be nicer if they said we have more wisdom. I think experience and wisdom is something that you can pay for in this league, and if you have it, you tend to win championships.
Tyson Chandler called you a coach that is still playing. Do you agree with him?
I agree. I mean, you know, Tyson, I've had the opportunity to play with him in Dallas, and we won a championship, and Tyson's a great teammate on and off the court, and so for me, I try to make the game as easy as possible for my teammates, and I try to share with them what I see or I've experienced, and you know, I'm not trying to lead anybody down the wrong path. I'm here to make the game easy for my teammates.
On the first day of training camp, Coach Woodson announced Raymond Felton as a starting point guard. Are you okay with not starting?
Yeah, I'm a basketball player, so my role as I've gotten older has changed, and I've tried to change with it. And you know, if that means coming off the bench, that I have to maintain the lead or try to find a way to get the lead and get my teammates involved, and so that the game is easy. So whatever role Coach Woodson needs me to play, I'm here to do that.
With Kidd, New York would start the season 20-7, and he was only averaging 8.2 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. Pablo Prigioni, Jason Kidd's teammate at the time, had this to say about him. Quote, "He's not the kind of player that talks all the time. When he says something, you listen because it's something important." Raymond Felton also added, quote, "He's just like another coach on the court. We get down by 10, 15 points and he's still calm. I've never seen a guy who's so poised. It seems like he isn't worried about anything." The Knicks would finish off the season with a 54-28 record as the 2nd seed and actually make it past the first round for the first time in over a decade. They would defeat the Boston Celtics in 7, but fall to the Indiana Pacers in the 2nd round in 6 games. Despite signing a 3-year deal, Jason Kidd would announce his retirement after the season, and not long after that, would become the head coach for the Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks still held on to a majority of the team. J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, Raymond Felton, and Tyson Chandler were still on the roster, as well as Amari Stoudemire and their superstar, Carmelo Anthony. On paper, the Knicks still looked like a good team, but they struggled the following season, going 37-45 and failing to make the playoffs while watching Jason Kidd coach the Nets to the 2nd round. The season after that is when New York would blow up the team completely. They traded away Tyson Chandler, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, pretty much anyone who was left from that 2013 roster. The Knicks would only win 17 games in the 2014-2015 season, and it was clear that they had entered a rebuild. That's all I have for you guys today. Jason Kidd not being on the team would really hurt the Knicks, as they had themselves a great leader on and off the court, and a basketball mind who knew the game inside and out. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, it would be very appreciated. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video.